Welcome to our second presentation on how to develop a integrated course design. In this presentation, I'll go over learning goals, and I'll have another presentation about actually how to write learning goals. So we've already talked about situational factors, those things that come into play when we're designing a course. So learning goals, what are they? You'll see in our syllabus for our class, we call learning goals student learning outcomes. That's pretty common. Learning outcomes, desired student learning outcomes. There is the different ways to call these things. So in the signature assignment, you'll be asked to actually write learning goals or student learning outcomes. So what we do with learning goals is, what do I hope the students will learn? I mean, that's the goal. What do we want the students to take away from this class? The thing that Fink talks about is, what do we want our students to know, do, remember 3, 5, 10 years down the road. So again, we're trying to think of deep learning versus that surface learning that we talked about last week. So we want this to impact them for a long time. There's two things that we use to write our learning objectives, learning goals. A thing called Bloom's taxonomy, and then Fink has his own thing called the Fink's taxonomy of significant learning experiences. So let's look up Bloom's. Bloom's taxonomy was done way back in last century. Is a way of us writing our learning objectives based on building up on this pyramid. So knowledge is our lowest level, but it's the foundation. That's why it's at the bottom. And then we move from knowledge to comprehension. We know it, now we can comprehend it, then we can apply it, then we can analyze the material, then we can synthesize the material. It's been revised in 2001. Now we use some different words. We remember it or recall it. We still understand it. Then we can apply it to knowledge. We can analyze it. We can evaluate it. And now we can create something based on that material. Then Fink, with his taxonomy of significant learning, he's got 6 different areas. And so we have the foundational knowledge. Then we have application, integration, human dimension, caring, learning how to learn. And all those things come to play in with what we call significant learning. I'm going to have another presentation where I go into more detail about Fink's taxonomy than Bloom's. I also have a video. I liked Seinfeld, so there's a video that I have that I'd like you to watch on where Seinfeld explains Bloom's taxonomy. So I may actually make that a low-risk assignment where they use clips from Seinfeld to go through each one of these. And so look for just a kind of a fun assignment with using that Seinfeld video.